Humihingi naman ng permiso ang dating Pangulong Noynoy Aquino para mabisita si Senator Leila de Lima. Ipinabati dito mismo ng dating Pangulo matapos ng isinagawang caucus ng Liberal Party kung saan siya ay tumatayong Chairman Emeritus. Sinabi ng dating Pangulo, nagpadala na siya ng sulat at naghihintay pa siya ng tugon kung bibigyan ng go signal para mabisita si de Lima. Nais kumustahin ng dating Pangulong Aquino si de Lima matapos itong maaresto noong Huwebes at dalhan ng tsokolate ang senadora.
Chief Bato de la Rosa si Senadora Leila de Lima sa unang gabi pa lang ito sa PNP Custodial Center. Ayon sa hepe ng PNP, maayos naman ang lagay ng senadora. Wala raw itong mga hiniling sa kanila at tiniyak din niyang walang special treatment.
Pinayagan ni De La Rosa na magbantay sa senadora ang mga taga-Senate Sergeant-at-Arms pero sa labas lamang ng Custodial Center. Pagtitiyak ni De La Rosa, ligtas sa Custodial Center si De Lima.
Welcome niya ako, pumunta ko doon, kinausap ko siya. Sabi ko sa kanya, kung security yung problema mo, ma'am, very secured ka dito. Wala kang problemahin. Safe na safe ka. Tinanong ko pa nga na kung okay lang ba sa kanya yung one. Sabi ko, di ba ma'am, may asthma ka? Kung okay lang sa'yo yung... Bago kasi pintura yung wall doon, yung isang side. Sabi niya, okay, kaya mo daw niya, wala akong problema.
Mananatili sa PNP Custodial Center sa Camp Crame si Senadora Leila de Lima matapos na hindi maglabas ang Korte Suprema nang hinihingi niya status quo ante-order. Kahapon, nagpetisyon si de Lima sa Korte para maibalik sa dati ang kanyang sitwasyon bago naglabas ng arrest warrant ang Muntinlupa RTC Branch 204. Ang pag-aresto kay de Lima ay kaugnay ng paglabag umano niya sa Section 5 ng Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act na may kinalaman sa pagbebenta ng iligal na droga pero walang inilabas na status quo ante-order ang Korte. Sa halip, nagtakda ng oral argument sa petisyon ang mataas na hukuman sa March 14. Pinagkukomento rin ng Korte Suprema ang mga respondent kabilang na si Muntinlupa RTC Branch 204 Judge Juanita Guerrero at ang PNP na nagpatupad ng arrest order. May hanggang March 10 sila para isumite ito.
Dito makakuha naman si Senadora Leila de Lima ng status quo ante-order sa Korte Suprema kaugnay sa ginawang pag-aresto sa kanya. Sa halip ay nagtakda ang kataas-tasang hukuman ng oral argument sa petisyon for certiorari na inihain ng kampo ni de Lima. Sa Marso 14 gagawin ang pagdinig. Iniutos rin ng Korte Suprema na magsumite ng komento si Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court Branch 204, Judge Juanita Guerrero at si PNP Chief Director General Ronald De La Rosa. Kaugnay nito mananatili si de Lima sa PNP Custodial Center kung saan siya nakadetine.
Over at the House of Representatives, Justice Committee Chairperson Reynaldo Umali urged Senator de Lima not to impugn the credibility of the Muntinlupa RTC. Umali said that de Lima should instead face the charges against her head-on. This report by Jervis Manahan.
Senator Leila de Lima has no choice but to respect the law. According to House Justice Committee Chairman Ray Umali, who led the investigation on the Bilibid drug trade that essentially destroyed de Lima's reputation. Umali says de Lima's arrest is not the real aim of their investigation as they did it in aid of legislation. He thinks the Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court has jurisdiction in handling the case. Umali likened this to de Lima's move then to file a case against former President and current lawmaker Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in the RTC.
If the argument is that she could not be covered by RTC Muntinlupa, how did it happen then that a warrant for the arrest of President GMA was issued by Judge Mupas then? Where do you draw the line now?
Umali says they have no hand in de Lima's case, as it was the Department of Justice who spearheaded in solidifying it. De Lima's camp insists that the proper case may be bribery and not drugs.
The date of interpreting the law is the function of the judiciary. As in fact, kahit sila, hindi sila sigurado. Sinasabi nila may not rise to drugs. So they're not even sure themselves. So,
despite this, Umali says he still respects the embattled lady senator.
For me, I look at it as a case of mutual respect. No, I respect her in the same way as I expect her to respect me.
Umali and De Lima belongs to the same fraternity. Like the president, they are both graduates of San Beda. Umali was also a former ally of the Liberal Party before jumping ship to PDP Laban. Lawmakers say that now that they're done with the Bilibid investigations, they will have to focus on the reimposition of death penalty. As of the supermajority caucus this afternoon, the death penalty bill has been watered down to drug-related charges. Plunder, treason, and rape were all removed from the list of heinous crimes. Umali says that this way, the bill will be passed much easily. Lawmakers are set to vote on it on March 1. For the PTV News, Jervis Manahan.
Senator De Lima turned to the Supreme Court today seeking to nullify her arrest last week. In an 82-page petition before the High Tribunal, De Lima, through her lawyers, questioned the legality of her arrest as ordered by Judge Juanita Guerrero of the Muntinlupa City Regional Trial Court, Branch 204. Ria Fernandez tells us more. Senator Laila De Lima, through her lawyers, sought help from the Supreme Court Monday. De Lima asked the High Court to overturn her arrest and detention in connection to illegal drug trading case. In her 82-page petition, De Lima prayed for SC to immediately issue a status quo ante-order against the arrest order of Judge Juanita Guerrero of Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court, Branch 204, due to lack of jurisdiction.
Sa kanyang pag-issue ng warrant of arrest, no, na hindi niya nililitis o nire-resolve by yung aming motion to quash na malinaw naman dun sa mga ilang desisyon ng Korte Suprema na pag may motion to quash, dapat ito ay nire-resolve muna ng judge dahil yung mismong kanyang jurisdiction and authority are put into question, no?
Nevertheless, Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II believes that SC will rule in favor of the lower court, while Attorney Ferdinand Topacio Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption, or VACC, questions De Lima's move.
The question of jurisdiction is already before the regional trial court. So meron tayong prohibition against forum shopping, meaning to say, if you raise an issue in one court, you cannot raise it in another court.
Topacio refers to the lady senator's motions to quash scheduled for 2 hearings in March. Meanwhile, VACC will file a separate petition for contempt against De Lima, her lawyers, allied senators, and even Vice President Leni Robredo for their accusation that the court hastily decided on the Solon's arrest. For PTV News, Ria Fernandez.
Kumpiyansa si Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II. Nagkakatigan ng Korte Suprema ang Muntinlupa RTC hinggil sa pag-aresto kay Senadora Laila De Lima. Kaugnay ito ng petisyon ng kampo ni De Lima sa Korte Suprema na baliktarin ang desisyon ng mababang korte. Ria Fernandez sa detalye.
Dumulog si Senadora Laila De Lima sa pamamagitan ng kanyang mga abogado sa Korte Suprema Lunes. Ito ay para hilinging baliktarin ang pagpapaaresto at pagpapadetene sa kanya kaugnay sa kasong illegal drug trading. Sa 82 pahinang petisyon ni De Lima, hiniling nito sa kataas-taasang hukuman na agad na maglabas ng status quo ante-order laban sa arrest order ni Judge Juanita Guerrero ng Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court, Branch 204 dahil sa kawalan nito ng jurisdiksyon.
Sa kanyang pag-issue ng warrant of arrest, no, na hindi niya nililitis o nire-resolve by yung aming motion to quash na malinaw naman dun sa mga ilang desisyon ng Korte Suprema na pag may motion to quash, dapat ito ay nire-resolve muna ng judge dahil yung mismong kanyang jurisdiction and authority are put into question, no?
Sa kabila nito, kumpiyansa si Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II na kakatigan ng SC ang mababang korte. Kinwestiyon naman ni Attorney Ferdinand Topacio na Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption o VACC ang naturang hakbang ni De Lima.
The question of jurisdiction is already before the regional trial court. So meron tayong prohibition against forum shopping, meaning to say, if you raise an issue in one court, you cannot raise it in another court.
Tinutukoy ni Topacio ang motions to quash ng senadora na nakaschedule ng 2 pagdinig ngayong Marso. Samantala, nakatakdang maghain ng hiwalay na petition for contempt ang VACC laban kay De Lima sa mga abogado nito at mga kaalyadong senador maging kay Vice President Leni Robredo dahil sa akusasyon nila na minagic di umano ng korte kaya pinaspasan ang pagpapaaresto sa mambabatas. Para sa PTV News,